What's up, mommy? So, mommy. Daddy. Adiki yeso kuma megi. Dogu Biafra. Mwana ebe. Ngwa kene ndị Biafra, si ndị Biafra, hello, hi. Si ha mgbede ọma, ehihie ọma, and ụtụtụ ọma. Aya. Ngasi ọma mingiwa. Ciao. Greetings, Biafrans, greetings, lovers of freedom. I greet every one of you wherever you are watching from. And I say, guide and protect every one of you. This evening, I greet the leader of indigenous people of Biafra in the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom I call the breeze. You can see Ikukwana Afwanya. This evening, I will not take much of your time. I will not spend more than 20 or 30 minutes to pass my message. My message this evening will be very simple and straightforward, because I remain my humble self, MAP Eziokwu Bundu 1 in Biafra land. My message this evening is because of the issue of my fellow comrade in the person of Biafran child, Nwa Chineke, Mazi Okechukwu Okenna, popularly known as Biafran child, Nwa Chineke, and with Kingsley Ezebilo, popularly known as Kanonta Kane or Kanonta Kano. My message this evening is very simple. This evening, many people might not like me, while others might like me. But the truth remains that I am not looking for likeness, neither am I looking for love. I am only looking for one thing, which is Biafra restoration and my own freedom. And my mission is very simple. Like Chukwu Okike Abiama, who sees the heart of man, knows my mission and knows my heart, and knows that everything I am fighting for is for Biafra restoration and nothing more, nothing less. I am not looking for what I will benefit or what I will gain or for what or I want to be popular. No, far from that. That is not what I am looking for. And this evening, I have come to set the record straight. If you know MAP right from time, you know that I don't give a fuck of any person. I am not afraid of any person, but I have respect for everybody, including the insect in Biafra land. I have respect for every living thing, including non-living things in Biafra land. But there is a place, or at times we need to speak the truth, regardless of who is involved. I have waited for a very long time, be patiently enough, trying to hold myself, and otherwise trying to pretend that everything is going well. But I have seen that the record needs someone to damn the consequences and set the record straight. At this evening, I have come to set the record straight and damn the consequences, because consequences are meant for human beings. The court is built for human beings, not for animals. Lawyers and the police, armies, all these security apparatus and the law enforcing agents are meant for human beings, not for animals. And in IPOB, it will not be a different case. IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have a leadership known as DOS, led by Mazi Chika Edoziem, the head of Directorate of State. And anyone who is not obeying the order of Mazi Chika Edoziem will be removed with immediate alacrity, no apology. One day this evening, I have come to say that word that you are afraid to say. Hey, isi na-egbu ogidi, isi na-ada egbu ogidi bụrụ ogidi anyị ji onye onu. Many are called, few are chosen. Imirikiti ka akpọrọ, ole ma ole ka azọtara. If you are born for this very mission, you must stand resolute. You must stand for the truth, regardless of who is involved. I, MAP, will be the last man on earth to be afraid of a fellow human being like me. I can have respect for you, but being afraid is not in my dictionary. It's not in my agenda. This evening, the issue of Biafran child, Nwa Chineke, a very hardcore of IPOB media warrior, somebody who have sacrificed a lot in this very struggle, somebody who have sacrificed the most valuable and the most important thing in his life, which is the freedom of movement and freedom of association in this IPOB movement, cannot be taken for granted. And every IPOB media warrior, and every IPOB members, and every IPOB person, and every Biafrans will keep quiet and fold the hands and be watching everybody, watching, looking, and be waiting until Mazi Nnamdi can come out. No! Person like me, MAP, if I am in the position of Mazi Okechukwu Okenna, popularly known as Biafran child, Nwa Chineke, and everybody keep silent without coming to the popular place known as social media to speak out and take actions, I will feel disappointed. Yes, 90% of DOS are solidly behind Biafran child, but that is not enough. There are necessary actions that needed to be taken to set the record straight and send a very strong message and warning to every other persons who is dreaming or thinking to do what Kingsley Ezebilo did towards Biafran child. You will say, what connection do you have with Biafran child? Let me tell you. I am from Omambala. Omambala is in Biafra land. Biafran child, Nwa Chineke, is from Omambala in Biafra land. I am not doing this because he is from Omambala. I am doing this because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in his word, said that we are whiter than white, and we are whiter than snow, and we are following command and control. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself, under the code of conduct, with the oath we are taking, he said that he, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, cannot jeopardize the Biafran struggle. Neither me, Mazi Achebe Paul, will jeopardize Biafran struggle, which means the oath I took to protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. At that point, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu took the same oath to protect me. In other words, Kanu Ntakanu is absolutely nobody in IPOB. Ezebilo Kinsley is absolutely nobody. He is worthless to nothing in IPOB. And his position, IPOB must position him where he belongs, or else we must renegotiate the freedom of Biafra to know what we are fighting for. To know if we are fighting for total liberation of Biafra, to restore the meaning, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu defined as Biafra restoration, or we are fighting to restore the dignity and a tyranny family called a nation as a Biafra. Me, MAP, cannot restore any nation where one person will be above the law. I cannot be part of that nonsense. I, MAP, Eziokwu Bundo, Ayamelum to be precisely. Onye ọmọba anya na ha eji ije na-aga n'iru na-anya n'azụ anya da atụ ụjọ mmadụ. Go and ask the history of my village. Anya da aga iru na-anya n'azụ because we are afraid of somebody coming from our back. Ọ dịrọ possible. Nwanne achizu mechuzu kazu azụ akazu. Abụlọ m ofe ka ga-eji wee lekwa ọgwụ. Ejili isi nwa dibịa mee mgbọrọgwụ. In this very struggle, I have known the level and the things that I have done. And I made one. This message goes to the leadership of IPOB, led by Mazi Chike Doziem, DOS. This message is specifically for you people. IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, is not an indigenous people of Afaruku Ibeku. IPOB is indigenous people of Biafra, not indigenous people of Afaruku Ibeku. It's not IPAI. It's not indigenous people of Afaruku Ibeku. It's called indigenous people of Biafra, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is one person inside it. And we have over 70 million of Biafrans. What I am saying this night, hold me responsible. I hold nobody apology for it. Many people are afraid to say what I'm about to say this evening. But me, MAP, born for Biafra restoration, destined for Biafra restoration, choosing for Biafra restoration, I am not afraid of any person. I have respect for everyone. But you see that word, afraid, on my dictionary. I know many people are lamenting. Many people are panicking. Many people are afraid. Who will come to say it? What is the consequences of you coming out to say it? Will you retain your respect? Will you retain your dignity? Will you be sacked? Will you be removed? And in Biafra restoration, nobody called you. When the Spirit called you, nobody is there with you. You are alone. And you alone knows what you hear before you join the Biafra struggle. You alone knows what you see or what you saw before you join the Biafra struggle. You alone decided before you join this very movement. I, MAP, I did not hear the voice of Chike Doziem before I joined IPOB. I did not hear the voice of Mazi Chinasa Nworu before I joined IPOB. I did not hear the voice of the idiot, the bastard called Kingsley Ezebilo, popularly known as Canon Takano, before I come to IPOB. I did not hear the voice of the most chameleon pretender known as Emmanuel Kanu before I come to join IPOB. I heard the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before joining IPOB. And for that, anything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says goes. Anything the leadership of IPOB says goes. Anything, any day, Chike Doziem open his mouth to speak, it becomes law. The only person who have the right and the impetus and the autonomy to change the word of Chike Doziem in IPOB is only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not change the word of Mazi Chike Doziem, that word remained a law until further notice. No born of a woman, no born of a man that can change the word of Mazi Chike Doziem. Once he speak, it stands as a law, because that is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says. On this note, I am calling on Mazi Chike Doziem to take the necessary steps and the necessary actions in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to show that you have the power, the mantle of leadership in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That if we find Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today and we don't see him, God forbid bad thing, Chineke na-ekweneke ngwele gbaji. If we find Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today and we don't see him, Chike Doziem automatically, unarguably, without any hesitating, become the leader of IPOB. In other words, in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Chike Doziem become the law, and his words become law, and he become the leader. Not Kingsley Ezebilo, not Emmanuel Kanu, not any person from Abia North, not the inconsequential old fool called Nyanya that you don't know her left from right. On this note, I am calling on the leadership of IPOB. I am AP. I am not making this as a voice record. I don't care what Otto Halot, those that don't have the front lobe, what would they would say. I am calling Chike Doziem to give the appropriate sanction to Canon Takano and the Nne Nyanya with immediate alacrity to send them out of IPOB. They are not above the law. I said, MAP Esokubondo. Onwele ga-ekwe ọmụ a ga-ekwe. Ọmụ a ga-ekwe ọ bụ na mekwughị onye ga-ekwe. Do you have the courage? Do you have the boldness? Do you have the agility to say it? I am AP. I am telling Chike Doziem that Canon Takano have crossed the red line. Canon Takano need to be removed with immediate alacrity from IPOB. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, let him question the reason why Canon Takano was removed. Tell him that no born of a woman, no born of a man that will be answering IPOB member and take a person of take a fellow IPOB to any court, be it German court, be it German police, be it Italian court, be it Italian police, be it zoo court, be it zoo police, be it American court, be it American police, be it any court aside Biafran court. No IPOB member have the right, not the temerity to take any IPOB member to any police, not to talk of any court. And for that, Kanu Ntakanu need to be removed and his name must be announced on Radio Biafra as expelled, not suspension, out of IPOB. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, let him question or sack Chike Edoziem because he suspend Kanu Ntakanu and the whole Biafrans will leave Biafra for him. Keifa na keifa. Gini ka na keifa. Onye obuna na amuchishi okwu ene mepeme. We don't want to say. We don't want to say. One sacking is not end of your life. Sacking is not the end of your life. If you are sacked for doing the needful, the land of Biafra will fight for you. The gods of our land will fight for you. The Biafran spirit will fight for you. The Ikonso spirit, those that have died for the quest for Biafra restoration, will fight for you. On that note, I am AP. I am calling on Mazi Chike Edoziem to sack Kanu Ntakanu, Kingsley Ezebilo with immediate alacrity. You don't need to investigate anything. Even if the Biafran child is wrong, in as much as Kanu Ntakanu have taken the steps to report him to German police, automatically Kanu Ntakanu is not worthy to be called an IPOB member. To hell with being a brother to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. To hell to being a related brother to Mazi Nnamdi, a related anything that has to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. To hell with it. We are fighting for Biafra restoration. We are not fighting for Afaruki Beku. One day, if you call me today, Muabu Mazi Achebe Paul, Mwokomo, Ayamelumu, Gaje Chike, and the Omo Ihe Jimaloha. One day, in terms of API on Nakuluta, Ejego me several times, or Blotata, Gaje Chike, the history of Omo. One Napotana social media, Omungwele Moke, a solution na bazi war. Or Bula war with the problem. Ebidu Mehike. Igwe buy ticket, see here now. God defend your fatherland. God say, my father house, Buben Namo, Mbai when sobu with Obodondozo, had the imi oku. No one's achebe quello. Some no one's achebe. I cool auto, if I could get me Chiame that day. Abalebe. One nabaleb, Akuleb and Akuluta, and I call me for Casey Nako. What are you saying? You can add a silly rope on your bonam, Mianobo. Onye ọbụla woluju iwata na ebu lion. Nwanne nsiko na-echi eze na ngene ọbụla na nnukwu mmiri. Ke street ịgbago. Iche na igwu 419 or ime Yahoo make you a hard man. Iche na isu slangs make you a hard man. Enye gị catapult ga-ama ka eji ese catapult. Ịma ka eji eme offload. Ịma ka eji atọ ọjọọ onwe gị n'ime ọhịa. Nwanne ejegom different war nata. Ke wingi Kanu Ntakanu bago. Afaruku Ibeku anugo ogu. Afaruku Ibeku go war with any village physically. Kanu Ntakanu defend their fatherland there. Ordinary Operation Python dance consume the family. Where is Kanu Ntakanu? Omeliyo jibuli dike. Omeliyo naza dike. Omeliyo jema dike na anobogu. Ene nyezi nkapia respect. Nkapia bịazi ichi ịbụzi king of jungle n'ebe lions nọ maka na nọ na social media. Nya mpụta na street ka na pụta na street. Nwolu catapult ka nụta ka na-ewolu catapult. A na-asị anya jide IPOB na IPOB n'iyi because na ọ na-aza Kanu Takanu then na-agba nkịtị. Ihe anyị na-azọ Biafra. Biafra is not Afara Ukwu Ibekwe. In Anambra State, ebe onye Anambra na-ekwu okwu onye Afara Ukwu Ibekwe ya pụta dị kwa ụkwala. Ka ebe ji Afara Ukwu Ibekwe aje? Okay, maka na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu si Afara Ukwu Ibekwe. Na mpụta asọ onye ọma na onye Afara Ukwu Ibekwe akwụchie m ụzọ. Nyarịfịa ka ụtaba. Nya mpụta na asọ onye ọma mpụ onye Afara Ukwu Ibekwe akwụrụ m n'izu na-ekwu okwu. A na-agba nkịtị alụ na-eme na-akpịa omenala. Unu ekwene m ka iwe wee m o. Unu ekwene ka iwe wee m. Ka ebe si Afara Ukwu Ibekwe eje ma ọ bụrụ ma. In the history of Igbo land, enwere ebe akụkọtara history of Igbo land akọta Afara Ukwu Ibekwe dị. In the history of anything in this life, onwere ebe Afara Ukwu Ibekwe nọ dị. Onye ike sili Kanu ejenugo war. Ejego m not once, not two. Ịchọka mkpọbalụ gafa. 1999, ebugo m egbe jog. Ebidogo m ịgba trigger na 1999. Graduate. I defended my fatherland. Ke 1999 ọ maka o ji agba egbe. Maka na ya ndị apụta social media bịa ekwu ife anyị mere. Some people apụtazie chee na onye ọbụla uju. Chee nọ isi English bụ na ịma ihe a na-alụ. Onye ọbụla ga-akwa ilu onwe ugwu. Let me say it again. Kanu Takanu must be removed from IPOB. You don't need to consult Maazị Nnamdi Kanu to do so. Because Muano here, I don't want Biafra whereby somebody will say my father is a president and he's above the law. You need that kind of Biafra. A need Biafra whereby one inconsequential imbecile will come and say my brother is governor. I am above the law of the region. You need that kind of Biafra. Onye bụ Kanu Takanu. Okay, ọ bụrụzie onwe ka o ji relate here to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, then we now sold our freedom because no relate to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Announce his name, and any person who connects him or herself with Kanu Takanu should be expelled and removed with the IPOB. Kaimalo Naira. If we are one, we will know that we are one person. If we are two, we know we are two people. If we are three, we know we are two people. Kanu don't have any right to sue Biafran child. I am not saying it because Biafran child is from Anambra State. I will put myself in the shoe of Biafran child. If I were a Biafran child and somebody from IPOB to sue me and the leadership will allow the person to spend more than 24 hours from IPOB, I will know that I am fighting for people that are ingrate. What do you want to tell me? Kefi Chwalegwam. Kefi na Chigwam. Nwoke ni biera bụ n'okwu ọnụ. Ọ na-efo m. I don't take rubbish. I don't tolerate nonsense. I'm a man that rule my word. I can respect you in your own word, but when you trespass, I will cut it off. I will cut your legs, and I will cut your fingers, cut your hands. Kanu Kanu need to be treated as a Sabon TK, not just ordinary Sabon. If me, Muanagwagiya, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pota today, we see that we hello DOS, hello Cheha, without giving any punishment to Kanu Kanu. Muanoiha, go to this video, share it. I will come out openly and tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that you don't know the meaning of command and control, and you don't know the meaning of a nation. You don't know the meaning of human rights. You don't know the meaning of equal justice. I will tell him to. I will call on his program and I will challenge him. Because that is not justice and equity. It's your brother. You will set an example with him first. Sam Great, CF, I am not overreacting. I am telling you my mind, and I need to say it so that the record will have it, that a time like this, I stand, this is my stand. I'm not allowing him hide something, knock at something, and I funobi, important, pretend that all is well. Odilo in my dictionary, Odilo in my DNA. My name is Mazi Achebe Paul. Ega na my village, God dwells about Anichebe, Ohejimalia, Anichebe Afia. God draw the record O create at the age of 20. O create the record O Moazi. Udie can edebe niile. That is why I never come my village. Dwells tata. That is a bulolu get or agwagon obu or they shaking. Otolojo one day. Or egbe. Sosia ga-agba without targeting. Ona imote efebe beyebe ogbage agbaba akwụsị. Then a lion give birth to lions. Ichọ ka ọmụta onye nzuzu. God forbid bad thing. Honor ebe ọ bụla ọ nọ today in underground world, and I don't behave like him, he will be very disappointed. Like I said, my stand on this, Kanu Kanu must, I didn't say may, I say must be expelled. More the right, more the wrong. He must be expelled because across go the red line. Before Mazi Achebe Paul name was mentioned on Radio Biafra, can any IPOB tell me the crime of Mazi Achebe Paul? Or will any IPOB member give the crime of Mazi Achebe Paul? The only crime I committed is that I refused to defend the leadership. Then you see a Sabon ticket, then you're happier. Like I said, this very program will not last long. Chike Edoziem is the current leader of IPOB. Chike Edoziem is the current leader of IPOB, and he must assume and decide his position, everything in his position as the leader. And that leadership is not somebody pampering you. One day, if you are not a lion, you don't deserve to be a leader. If you don't have the heart of a lion, you will hold something to be called a leader. A leader has the heart of lions. You must act and roll like lions and tigers and elephants. Who is Kanu Kanu? Now, where Kanu Kanu on the street? Or you live vomiting. Or you live vomit ye go lili since. Nyale we abanando. Nyale nyasi nyale doki half pieces. I believe you are not calling me to calm me down. Greetings from here. I'm fine.
Are you sure you are fine?
I'm very fine, just that I'm not happy. There is a difference between being happy and being healthy.
Okay. In as much as I believe with you that Kanonta must be expelled, because as you said that they have crossed the line. The last time we discussed about this issue, yeah. So nobody's happy that Kanonta is not expelled. But as we said, we give the leadership suggestion that when you are like trying to teach them their work, I don't think it's the right thing to do. Then me and you know that the leadership is not something easy. And there are nobody that is higher than any other person. It's not higher than.
It's like your network is disturbing. I think her network is disturbing. And I pray she reconnect back. As you can see, it's reconnecting. Oh, we lost her. I see the hot Biafran TV. I see your comment, Mazi Prince Darlington. At times, we need to position people and their community where they belong. I understand you, and I respect you so much. Regardless of what we are seeing on social media, Prince Darlington are among, I am not seeing him as a social media warrior. I respect him as one of those, as a taproot of this struggle. The kind of respect I have for him, I can come and abuse him on social media, but that will not affect the respect I have for him. We can disagree and agree, but that will not have anything to do with the respect I have. But this issue of Kanu Takan, the leadership must set record to know that if Biafra is restored today and the government is handed over to them, they will take some necessary actions. Even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is alive, these actions need to be taken to show that they have what it takes to lead a nation. IPOB is not just a movement. IPOB is a nation. And Chike Dotiem is the president in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And any person he sacked is sacked. Greetings from you. I know you are. I hope you know that I'm on air.
I'm trying to ask for the number or where I can, to connect you with online. I wanted to add something, please.
Okay, I will send you the link.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Go ahead. The word is listening.
Yeah, I know you are angry. You need to slow down, Mark. You need to slow down. In as much as all of us, we want this stupid guy to be expelled, then you need to slow down. You ask a question, you ask a question what you did when they expelled you. When this issue started, most people moved to this stupid guy called Simon Eka. You understand what I'm saying?
The word is listening.
Which this cannot has done. I'm coming now. You are trying your own questioning is quite different from most people. Are you getting it? You were asking questions. But more were with this guy that time. Yeah. It was when you started seeing some certain things that you started asking him questions, that you started knowing that it's from a different angle. So, that one apart.
My sister, sorry to say this. Wait, I am coming. Can I correct you for some certain things? I have said this. Yes, I let me, maybe you did not hear when I have said this without number. There is no one day I joined Autopilot until my name was mentioned on Radio Biafra. And even when my name was mentioned, it took me months when Raphael Chiamaka Adjare was trying to convince me, and I tried to get some information. That was when I pretended to be an autopilot. Before I made that video, go and check all my broadcasts. There is no any place I, MAP, have come out to say I am an autopilot. There is no one day. And wait, I am coming. Because when people are making some false allegations, I just look them and I laugh. I know myself and I know the role I played in IPOB. If I am autopilot, go and ask autopilot any person. Have Mazi Achebe Paul in any way or one day contributed a dime for any autopilot or be in a meeting with an autopilot people? That is to know people that are autopilot. I, Mazi Achebe Paul, MAP, have never one day joined autopilot meeting nor contributed a P to any autopilot. And I have never one day joined them to make sure that IPOB fall. I always fight against them. I stand for the truth. The only thing I did is that I told people not to fight Simon Ekpa until I see the reason to fight him. And the moment I see the reason, you see me, I delivered my message. That is to know who is in the right direction. So the question I asked, and during when I was sacked, I confronted many IPOB and I asked them, there is a law in IPOB. Before any person can be sacked in IPOB, his or her coordinator must be consulted and the person must give him at least one warning. And in my case, did any of these people consult or contact my coordinator or give me anyone, not even my national? Not even my own national, the national coordinator of Italy, Mr. Ugo, call him and ask him, did the leadership consult him before sacking Mazi Achebe Paul? The answer is no. The day they consulted him is the day that I was sacked. So that is totally 101% wrong. I'm on a live broadcast. This is not a private discussion. And that, wait, I am coming. And that was the reason I asked the question. In my previous broadcast, I asked them, what did the Mazi Achebe Paul do that required sacking? I asked that question in previous of my broadcasts, and nobody was able to give an answer because the rule of IPOB, I know it. The IPOB code of conduct, I know it. The rule to sack any person in IPOB, I know it. Did Mazi Achebe Paul get any warning from any IPOB leadership or principal officer? The answer is no. Did Mazi Achebe Paul be asked to stop what you are doing from his coordinator or national coordinator? The answer is no. The next thing is Mazi Achebe Paul has been sacked, and the Kanu Takano is messing up people living. Are we fighting for family business? So when you say you are with Simon, the question is, in what way? If I ask you now, can you tell me how did Mazi Achebe Paul is with Simon? Can you tell me?
What you said now, almost what I said is the same. Because that time, in the heat of this thing, when you said that they didn't give you warning or whatever, from the side of IPOB code of conduct or the guidelines, as you said that they didn't give you warning, which you said is wrong, and it's wrong. Because it's just like they're going to give you warning, then if you don't retrieve your step, because Chike Dozen is even doing it, like warning people to retrieve their steps.
Of course.
You understand? So, but if me and you can agree that in the starting of this issue, in the first weeks, months, believe totally that the heat was very, very high. You will believe that. And when that heat was high, yeah, it's true that you didn't like on autopilot. We don't know. But what we know is that the people that we are shooting with in our or what is it called? This one in Canada.
Ebelebe, you need to put on clothes, please.
Okay.
With this guy, and we are asking questions. We are asking a lot of questions that time. And in that hint of time, everywhere was hard. If they didn't get it right by not giving you this thing, it's something you have taken because you are I know what we had called. We know the reason why you come to this struggle. So I need you to calm down because it's not that everything that you can't tell me that you are always 100% right in your decision. There are some decisions you can give and it's wrong at that point in time. Are you getting what I'm saying? So you need to calm down. So now we're talking about when somebody is tactical or being very, very careful does not mean that person is a weak leader. No. You can't take the calmness of somebody to create it as the person being weak. The person is not weak. So all of us have to be very careful because Kanu case or it's not even Kanu, this Kanu issue, everybody can see that it has packed up the selling. And I want him today and tomorrow to be, it's not even, it's totally expelled. It's not even to expel totally from IPOB. Until when Adina Kanu comes out, then we know where he wants to bring him. If you bring him back, he's going to tell us why he brings it back. Are you getting it? But I just want you to be listening because as you said that you have passed what they say, don't be silly. Because on no ground that you can do this nonsense. The people have been taking their nonsense, but this is not. We are talking about even Meniana. Meniana will come already with nonsense. And you see that they say because it's still DOS, and that's why they're giving you opportunity, to talk on Radio Biafra, which is not supposed to be coming on Radio Biafra. Are you getting it? There are some certain things we need to just calm down. I need you to calm down. I know you are very angry, but you need it. You can't say that any decision you are making, as I said before, is not always 100% right. We are human beings. Okay? We are human beings. That tendency of us making mistakes and the tendency of us making, doing something right. You can't be perfect. You can't be perfect. So that is what I want to say. And what I didn't
my sister, thank you for your word of advice, and I really appreciate that. But the truth remains that there is in this if you listen to my conversation or to my broadcast from beginning, I never said that Chike Doziem is weak. No, I only said that he need to take the necessary step that needed to be taken, regardless of whoever that is involved. In the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Chike Doziem word becomes law. They never born Nyanya well to challenge Chike Doziem. They never born Kanu Takanu as a below well to challenge Chike Doziem. What it takes is to just announce his name. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out tomorrow and say that Chike Doziem is wrong by sacking Kanu Takanu, let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, say that with his own mouth on Radio Biafra. And the Biafrans will question him about whiter than white and obey the command and control of IPOB. So I believe and I know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never question Chike Doziem for sacking Kanu Takanu. This is not a family business. This is a Biafra. So my sister, thank you. I don't have any grudges against any member of DOS. I know the cross and the load they are carrying, but for them to ease their own load, for them to make it easy for them, Wait, I am coming. Wait, I am coming. For them to easy the load and the attack on them, there are people they need to offload. When some group of people become liability to you, you offload them. Kanu Ntakanu and Nnenyanya is a liability to DOS, and they are becoming a stumbling block for DOS. And these people need to be turned to a stepping stone for DOS by Chike Doziem, who is the head of Directorate of State, second in command to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Chike Doziem remained the commander of the armed forces of Biafra nation. So he is the leader, the person we can see, the person we can hold accountable. Chike Doziem is the lion we can see in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he must assume that office. Not me. He must exercise his right. Nobody can stop him from exercising his right. And one of that right, when you check IPOB Media Warriors, they are going backward or they are getting weak because of some certain actions that have not been taken. Kanu Ntakanu need to be removed. Kanu Ntakanu is not holding any post. In fact, Kanu Ntakanu is nobody. So I cannot fight Chike Doziem because of Kanu Ntakanu. Then that is not why I am here. I am here to set the record straight so that if by tomorrow, if Kanu Ntakanu is not sanctioned or the necessary actions is not be taken against Kanu Ntakanu, if any other person take the footstep of of the stupid boy called Kanu Ntakanu, will you sanction the person? Will you now exercise your right? The answer is no. So you need to prevent that thing in the future. I am fighting for Chike Doziem. I am not fighting against him. So my sister, try to understand me. It's not out of anger.
So I came out and I look at you and you are very angry and I just want you to calm down.
Thank you, my sister.
All of us are into this together.
Yes, of course.
So I want this guy as much as you want him to be removed. I want this woman as much as possible to be removed. Because when they are being removed, our head will calm down. We know that, yeah. Are you getting it? Nobody is above the law. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
And continue your good work. I don't want you to get angry so much. I don't want you to overwork yourself.
Thank you, my sister. You know, I respect you so much. I respect you so much.
Yes.
And I will continue respecting you because you are very intelligent and you are endowed with wisdom. And you are one of the people I respect. I must say it openly. So I respect you and I thank you and I appreciate you for your call. Thank you and remain blessed. But we need to say the truth. We must. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Remain blessed. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I am not and I am not going to fight Chike Doziem. Chike Doziem is a lion himself, and I respect him. We have a great man in our midst, somebody that I respect so much. I hope you not come to bring me to you woman. Mazi Okpala Ezechukwu became the man I respect so much. Forget one I social media, you are one of the people I respect and I take serious. Anything you say, I take it. I don't take it as a media warrior. I take it as an elder brother and as a leader too. So go ahead and if it is to caution me. If it's to direct me. And I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, anything you say here, I am not going to get offended because I stand a chance to be corrected. But truth must be said. Kanu Ntakanu have overstepped his boundary. Onubele ogwu obuna Kanu Ntakanu ebubele egbe obuna ebugo m egbe. So onwele bo gbalu mu na ya na abo. Anugo m ogwu omo na igba akwu ga jụọ ese. Anaghị m ekwu etu on the first time m na-ekwu ya. ọ bụla onye gba nkịta ayala ime ebe ọ kwuru. Ndewo nwa Chineke, go ahead, the platform is yours.
Ndewo Maazị Achịrịkọ. Ịnanya na nke ikpeazụ a, o nwere somebody bịarutere m osisi not this kind was it? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, the word is listening.
Asụsụ nke Maazị Achịrịkọ ka m na-akpọzi na mmadụ akpọ na nke ndị ọzọ. Ewesị na ọbụrụ ka ọ dị na ịma na okwu ifuru a na-ekwu ekwu na afọ ụzọ, o nwere mgbe mmadụ nwee tọpik o wetara na-etiriti da tọpik ịghọtago echi na ọ na-adọ adọ, ọ na-adị ka magnet. So and ọ bụ na ị nwee information about ife onye ahụ na-ekwu, so ọ bụ na itinyela ọnụ na dị ukwu, at the end of the day ọ na-adịghị ka ya si na anyị mere onye ahụ ife ọjọọ ịghọtago. So most of the topic na dị ewepụta na abụ topic nọ n'okpuru ụkwụ ịghọtago. So ntụkwanụ ka esi triti ọ bụrụ nke m ga-akpọ m akpọ, ọbụkwanụ nke m ga-edele gosi m edele gosi, but ka o si wee dị na ana m ekele gị na ihe niile na isi ike. Ana m asịkwa afọ ọma. Happy New Year to every Biafran. Even though we are not happy, we are expecting for our leader to come and join us. That will be our new year and our celebration. However, my brother, I want to start by telling you one bitter truth, but I believe you will. Is that I understand your anger, I understand what you are going through, I understand your feelings. Your body language speaks more than the voice that people are listening to, because ihe nwe ike na-aka n'anya mana ihe nchọrọ ịgwa gị bụ achọrọ m ka ibutu mmụọ gị ịghọta gị, mana ike ka na-alụcha anyị niile afọ, anyị ka dị very very young, so ike na-alụ anyị afọ. O nwere ife na-eme ome mgbe ụfọdụ ọ dị ka asị na imego isi kpọta onye ha na-ekwu okwu ya ka adọka ya ozugbo serie ya, mana nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ebe DOS nọ ka m chọrọ isi eti ego ọnụ na this program ị na-eme n'abalị a. I started watching immediately you came online. I started watching you and I saw you Odogwu Biafra agụnwaanyị contribute to Panifan. So the Directorate of State are getting the message from the media warriors. And I believe that the Directorate of State held media warriors in high esteem. That is why anytime Master Chikedozie come online, he watch, most of the times he gives us a word of encouragement and acknowledgement. You know, the same thing with Mazi Chinasamuru. Exactly. It is because of our efforts, our individual efforts, contributions that have made things more easier for them. Because if they are fighting the war, if they are fighting the battle that we are supposed to fight, they will not be focused to do so many things. But in this regard, I was the first person that brought the issue of Kanu Kanu out. Immediately, our leader was not reaching back to me or communicating with me. You know, I went to him. I said, "Brother, where is our leader? Our leader, Nenu Mountain." So I want to use this platform to ask him, Kanu Kanu, which of the mountain is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu praying? Is he still on the mountain or has he come down from the mountain? I think the tallest mountain in Africa, I think it's in Kenya. What is the name of that mountain again? Maybe a more mountain in Kenya, Mount Kilimanjaro, Kenya, called Tanzania. Between these two countries, one anyway.
Kilimanjaro.
So, like I was saying, I want you to come down at your report. When you are addressing the Directorate of State, I understand area you are going to. You know, remember that this Directorate of State are a group of, intellectuals. It is not one person that is the Directorate of State. I wish the Directorate of State is one person. And if I want to talk to him, I'll be talking to him as a single person. This is a collective ideas. You know, they are making it just the Directorate of State is just the government of a country. Like when you come into government of a country, there are people that are lawmakers. They are the judiciary, they are there. You understand? The three arms of government that make
Chike stands out as the head of this Directorate of State. By now, we won't really have work now this struggle. As long as today stands, he is the number one.
Exactly.
So when you approach them, approach them. I want you to sometimes to look deeply to know that maybe when you make the Directorate of State, because before when we can see Directorate of State, at the time I begin to notice that there were some enemies which I pointed out and I was shouting on top of my voice about those enemies that need to be dealt with so that the Directorate of State will balance and have their free landing. And I believe they have done something, behind the scene, and I am seeing the result outside here. So, some of them, some of them, they don't digest or digress things to say. What they take into Oda is to go on after say a thing, share their own way. The Directorate of State, talking about them that your name was announced already there, and what was your offense. But now somebody who have committed the greatest offense ever committed in this struggle from the beginning, even from the Otuku to Biafra. In fact, everybody cannot account.
Exactly.
I am standing with you on this. In fact, everybody here, cannot account because somebody who, even if I thought that Martin Nankan is not from Afara, let's assume that Martin Nankan is from Edu and he is the leader of IPOB. Then Kanu Takama have information. Kanu Takama is communicating with people holding Martin Nankan. Kanu Takama have access to the people holding the man that is leading us. First day, Kanu Takama na Ola, Yenyaban, Larola. Second day, Kanu Takama Kunya, Saudia, Sairu, Charu, Yemi, 1 minute. Third day, Kanu Takama. Does this guy have conscience? Does he have conscience? If this guy is a human being with conscience, he should have at least one of his instincts should have told him, now, you're a leader of a nation. And the people are supposed to know about him. So how can you keep quiet for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5, 1 week and a day? So the crime committed is grievous. And I'm not, come up with my own angry program, because I have to come up with angry program to let the Directorate of State know that we are not happy if they are not sacking this guy automatically. Yes, we are registering your own anger right now. My own will come. But what I'm going to say is that you are doing it perfectly okay, but the tone and some languages like talking about the communities, I advise you as my younger brother and as my younger in the movement. And I respect you so much too. That is why I like to listen to you as well. You see, the area where our people don't understand what we are doing, how difficult it is that they look, say this person Namas the kind of brother, that person Namas that man. We are not doing anything about sister and brother here. Here in the men and women, children and adults have died because of this. They did not die for the sake of our family. They did not die. Can you still hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Go ahead.
Thank you. They did not die because of Afaruku. They did not die because of Kanu family. They died because of Biafra. That is why the Directorate of State should listen to the call of the media warriors, those in the front line that are fighting this battle, defending the enemy, fighting the enemies in the front line. Why they will be able, to do the good job on the ground. What we are asking, Nyanya is Kanu Takano, and Kanu Takano is Nyanya, and partially Kanu Takano is a Perima. In case you don't know, Kanu Takano is Simon Epa, because of Kanu Takano, Simon Epa na local. On the issue of who will be the head and who will be the deputy at arrive. If you listen to John Hall last year, he was shouting, they must dissolve DOS. They must set up another DOS. The only one they may expect look at cannot cruise the DOS leader. That was exactly what this man was fighting. And the Periman we are now fighting to come to be the leader of DOS. I don't know DOS in Kaharon this year. Come another one. So my brother, the area I want to contribute in your program is very, very, very sensitive, which is addressing the Directorate of State. accord them with that due respect. Tell them what you want and how you feel it. Yes. And if female is what I'm still trying to phantom. To compare with Yekamita Kanuman, and nobody has called his name. But I believe that they are going to do something. You know, the respect of state cannot just come out and say something. They have to deliberate within themselves. And we found a vote of no confidence. Within them, they will vote. What are we going to do? How do we go? There are issues that they don't, that doesn't require Martin Namdekano approved in this movement. There are issues. Because those issues are already in the organogram of the movement.
Exactly.
Those issues are already in line with what we are doing. So anybody that falls out of it should receive the normal punishment that is due to the person. Then it's more important here. Okay, no go no matter. When that for 9 years, when we keep the summer. When they keep a good fund, when we didn't know how I'm not going to carry indoors. This area we want to come in. You know, even you will move for the way you will move for the. I don't know. Major program. I used to go back to watch my program. When I see my errors on my next program, I will try to correct it. Because when you look deeply into this man called Canada, we are calling Canada. That comment of Canada is what I don't know. Maneziba Fiamma Johnny Abu Nafiabu Kinsty is a bureau. Ntuasi Anadia Fraya Yozum, Nqueso, Nadia Fraya Chocoban to the never on naked. Awesome Yabo Afiabu Canabo Kinsty is a bureau, Zubafia. He told me, so, only not Canada only with the money, not Canada for people waking now until people are matter only we are Afiabu Kinsty is a bureau. This guy has caused a lot of problems and havoc in this struggle. I saw it very, very, very early. I started pointing at it. They wanted to bribe me with this to Cyprus. He sent his brother. This snake in under the green grass. He couldn't lose not every man in Kano. They sent him to come and approach me. That I should come down. I should cease fire. I should prepare. Let me come and go to Cyprus. But let me tell you today, and let you know we hear it on your platform. They planned a lot of evil against me. A lot of evil have been planned against me. Also, plan all the evil. How plan the work? How plan the work? Listen, as long as somebody got time. You trouble won't be for one, no, but the other news, and the next vote will your champ when they make. So, Mazi, our sister probably before now said you should come down. I know why she's telling you to come down. You can raise your voice against Canada. You can raise your voice against whosoever that is coming against the leadership of this movement. I am not against it. I cannot tell you to come down. I say you want not in out of anger. Then when some area teach me in the community. Remember, my own brother, I have to write that in post on your platform before you acknowledge it. Okay? So I thank you for acknowledging that. But the truth remains that man who caused this thing, all them with a voice, every another voice will go back. That area of Ebosi, there are great men from there. At least Mazen Namdekano is one of them. If not because of any other thing, Afaruku have produced somebody like Mazen Namdekano. So that is the area I want to, touch a little bit so that you yourself will understand where I am coming from. But in the issue of Kanunta na John Hawk, as in Chineke for Hani no Manoto Manaban. Uto has we buy is where Mazen Namdekano. Kanunta we one kitty, we say in a Mazen Namdekano on a mountain there. Namdekano we take it off when we're born to Nigeria Kanunta one kitty. When you join your son on a better on a mountain, when you're your son on a mountain, what is better? Mazen Namdekano, the man and Dilo Chiagan and Dilo Chiana and Kata communicating 1-on-1, 247. If you back it, and I didn't say, I'm waiting for your information about Mazi. No, can you imagine that insolence? Can you imagine that? So, who would tell that the truth is revealed but action that back it up was suppressed. On my last program, I said it. See, that particular program, with this man called was where they painted him an angel. Eba kano nyanku, eba kano punyi, eba kano meya, or this a snow pool, or this a snow can, or this a snow can is that moment with the information that cannot have information about the incident the match and the woman. That moment people say, but I know that to closer than mistake family by now they must have corrected that mistake. Because when you are born again, if person if I bet you want there, you want to do how will you when you have one kitty? When you have that person is not worth living. But I understood what DOS did. That damage control was as a result of knowing I've gone one day now. Put the very fact. Who will get men will catch a body and a jammy. Man, I think the Mexican cannot take our chin. Yeah, our business everywhere. Which America cause a problem? Which South Africa cause a problem? Which Italy cause a problem? Which UK cause a problem? Kanu have the worst problem I've ever seen in legal trafficking.
Mazi, sorry to interrupt you. You know, for all this while, all these things have been going on, I never treated this issue of Kanu Ntakan. But why I treated it is, regardless of all the atrocities that he have been committing, to take Biafran child, to report Biafran child to German police is extremely evil. It shows that not Chiputega, Chipotoku, he is now the real enemy you can see. Even Nigerian government have not taken any IPOB to any foreign police, any international police. And the Kanu Ntakan is the first in the history, not Ifajuna. Ifajuna have not done something like that. Do you know what it takes to report an IPOB media warrior to a German police, to any police at all, and they claim to be a brother to the leader of the great movement? That is the area I disassociate. I become angry.
Now, I believe you watched the program I did last time.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
You see, what happened to Kanu Ntakan is called karma. Karma is what happened to him. Even on Aruna Giga Kemba, Aruna Giga Kemba, and Uchiria, and Ejia, and Anaboyankita, and Mogane, and Odiko will case Amabi Ogodo. Oneko. This doing of Biafra child to German police is the height of everything that they have done. Whether we feel or not, all the outcome of this particular one, I am not going to command and control that see and see this particular one, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because when they don't is a bomb because India over 80 million of us. Gima, Afuna, one never walk in age, Puroku, I watch one never walk. Then only put an abandana a bambo, maybe you know the make up the one they walk. If I say you see on a court, is it not clear that Kama have really finished this guy? This guy in Kiyaku for this particular actually Monday, she forget over Monday.
Yes.
I get no need to. I don't need to come on. Onye Eperima kissing the below soon of the whole media warriors, not exactly. No. Because by right we are all Biafra children.
Exactly.
It is a Biafra child, singular. When you talk about Biafra children, all of us. So when you get there, as we know, everyone to be in a funding water. Kanu Ntakan is why you want to know the Kanu far. Believe me, he will. I know him. He will weep. Do you know that Kanu Ntakan is the one told the Perima to go and be saying all those rubbish I was saying against our leader's wife? You have an idea?
Yes, of course.
He is the one. Oh, yeah, like you call it, say, because actually, Jania Fuji can go ahead through you now. Oh, yeah, he's the one. But what happened is this. nkwubiri ka onye ọzọ nwee ike ịkpọ ị na-anya ọfụma ị ga-aghọta na ndị be anyị si nwayọ agarụ ahụ. Kapụta Kanu olugo to the last bus stop ebe ọ ga-awụsa ọwa and ọ wụsapụkwa n'ọwa. Ihe anyị na-enezi anya bụ ka DOS mezie ife kwesịrị na ha ga-eme because ọ bụrụ na sakịrị Kanụta ọ bụrụ na achọrọ Kanụta ka na sụọ ya suing a media warrior in a foreign country's court, all in the name of trying to protect his image that is already rotten. He doesn't have any image. After why no sue him? I'm not Juno. Why no sue him? After the Kunobia Kanyam, one Kanyam Pisa come to you can make you on. Or can make you on. Why no sue him? After who I'm not one who can on a pouch. Why no sue him? Or produce somebody in our chair here. He man na one nwoke no na aka ndị ebe akwa anyị na nwanne nwoke na no kiri agba anyị maka ya ire esuzo onye a. That is to show you Kanụta nwa pụta ọnụ ebe m nọ ya na fine boy nwanne pụta ọnụ ebe m nọ mbupụta ha nchọtapụta ha mkpachachicha ha they will remain chaff will be better than them. No chaff ịbịa inyocha ọka mgbịrịgba ọka will be better than will be better than Kesiri na Emmanuel. The gospel truth, but they cannot find me. Market information has this year. Apa me anaka kizoku pop. Madam Ben Mazin and the Canaan, you must you can abu mamco. On the banner sorrow, Anete. Anasoro, he said, I made after the Kusma Kanason. These guys cannot profile boy, fine boy, who can Kesiri the logo, Emmanuel. Have one local. They are working together between the Nahanya. Man, that case, Emmanuel the more dangerous because or they go or you want to do information need wrong information need to put na Kennedy DSS. What about to wash it? Okay, took it to share everywhere. What to just say, I can make a new good and now you with his own wisdom. He would accept those ashes, then confirm from the right source by you and your after me here, no one will deal okoro. Na Biafra na Port Harcourt, was it 12 or something million? Why not they sue to court? I was the deal okoro. I told him, you wanted to collect what I don't put nothing but on my passy. I told him, oh, now we are born able megaphone. This guy have to sign millions upon millions of naira from IPOB pocket. But believe you me, actually, it is not working because when you to be somewhere, name Hana kitchen when you Hana to I can't you time when I told you how about you was interested within the motherland warrior, just no modern criminals in the recruit. IPOB were our own security, our own ESL. You are creating a motherland. We have you were not you go past. I'm going to have more. Got them to who job. I don't say them. So you think very pretty in why go make you know go sweaty, you know, couple one. But then as Naya, no, you focus 100% on this guy and about as a bureau and 1 year working and then the area. That is my contribution today. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Amam Biafrans, I don't need to introduce who just finished saying something here. It's one of the great big masquerade in the person of Mazi Obale Ezechukwu became popularly known as Prince Darlington. Also, now some of the people I respect immensely in this very movement. And Nola Mafote are just a media warrior. And Mafote as one of the pillars in this movement. Or Nola DOS is not a member of DOS. He's not holding any post currently. But his work speaks for him. And we must give respect to whom respect is due. Because respect is a reciprocal. Welcome to the program, Ebelebe. The platform is yours. Introduce yourself and go ahead. Fear no person. And
thank you so much, Mazi Achebe.
I will take the responsibilities. This is my platform.
Thank you so much, Mazi Achebe. I hope you can hear me loud and clear.
The world is listening to you.
Oh, okay, I have been waiting for a little while now, so it's almost time to bed. So I need to chip in what I have before I can move. Thank you so much for having me here. I do appreciate. Okay, a great friends. I must greet you people, lovers of freedom, supporters of IPOB. Thank you, wonderful people. Once more, my name is Ebelebe. That's my name. I'm almost to bed, so I saw that Mazi Achebe is online. I decided to listen to him for a little while before I go to bed, because tomorrow is Monday. So, Mazi Achebe, I have like 2 minutes to say what I want to say in 2 forms before I can take my leave. I hope you can hear me, Mazi Achebe.
The world is listening. Go ahead.
Okay. Firstly, I must say thank you so much for your good work. I must appreciate you are doing wonderfully good. You're a brave man. Your handwork is excellent. We must appreciate that. Nkai, that is how we say in Igbo. We must appreciate you. I myself, you are a man that I hold a great respect for. I must appreciate you. I always listen to your programs. You are making meanings. Thank you so much for being part of one of the medium warriors. Your handwork is excellent, it's good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Respect.
Now, let me go straight to the point before I take my leave. One is this: I needed to add. It's just a kind of suggestion, so it's left for you to choose, because the platform is yours. Exactly. So as a Biafran, because I was born a Biafran, so as a Biafran who have interest in the restoration of Biafra and the movement. So I have listened to your programs. So for a long time, I've been following you. So what I needed to add is this. Let me go to the point. One is this. I believe the DOS, the issue of the DOS and the family of Kanonta Kano. I don't know him in person, but I heard from you. The issue of the DOS and the Kanonta Kano, please, if I should, let me say, I would advise, or I would suggest for you to leave the issue of Kanonta Kano and the DOS. Let the DOS take the charge, because they are our leaders, recommended by our leader, Onyendu, Mazen Nandikan. So I believe the DOS are wise, they know what to do at the appropriate time. And I know they are not sleeping, they are working hard. I will appreciate them. And secondly, the issue of the Biafran child, I must say that you did very well by speaking up. You have spoken so well, very good. So I recommend the other media warriors to also look towards the issue and speak very boldly. He's our brother. And in Igbo language, you say that Izukanma Nanage. So an Igbo person can understand what I mean. He's our own brother. He's a person that I hold respect for immensely. Yes, Biafran child is working hardly. I respect him so much. So I thank you so much for speaking out on his behalf. So let the other media warriors also, the lovers of freedom, to also take note of that and speak up on his behalf. So thank you so much, Mazi Achebe. Thank you so much for letting me in.
Thank you, and Metuko Kikabia Monye Primi Henine guide and protect you. But I want you to know one thing. If you are Biafran child, and this happened to you, and everybody is afraid to say the truth, how will you feel? I know I am not making this video because I think Ezebilo Kingsley can win Biafran Child. Biafran Child is a German citizen. You must know that. And he's not just a German citizen. He have contributed everything that required him to be in German. So he have what it takes. He is equal to the tax. But we must take precautions in case of necessity against tomorrow. Because if we take this issue lightly, it will give the room and give the right for other inconsequential beings to take the same step of this inconsequential Ezebilo, popularly known as Kanu Ntakanu. Now, I am here in Italy. I know that I have what it takes. I am well balanced here in Italy. Nobody can take me or shake me here in Italy. But that does not mean that every other person will relax because I am equal to the tax. We have to show to the whole world that this is a nation and they cannot mess with our citizens and go scot-free. Not like, for example, when you come to here in Europe, you can never see any Chinese person taking a fellow Chinese person to Italian police or German police or German court or Italian court. They have a way of resolving their issues internally within them without involving the external body, because Italy is external body to Chinese nation. Italy is an external body to a Biafran nation and IPOB. For someone to take that step, to take a Biafran child, not just a Biafran child, an IPOB media warrior, heavyweight for that matter, to a German police, my brother, is something that he have taken extraordinary measure, and the extraordinary measure need to be taken against him to put him to his own position, to show that he is nobody, that this is a nation. Somebody, one person is not bigger than a nation. Mazi Chike Dozem is not bigger than Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not bigger than Biafra. Nobody is bigger than Biafra. Biafra is bigger than every single individual. And inconsequential Kanu Ntakanu is not bigger than me that is here. Kanu Ntakanu handle any catapult to represent or protect any community. Not once, not twice. And now my village, now put yourself in the shoe of Biafran Child. What do you think that needed to be done? We know that the DOS are doing a great job, but they need to offload some liability to enable them to function well. Kanonta and Nyanya is a liability to DOS. What do you think? I put it to you as a comrade, as a wise man. What do you have to tell Biafrans regarding this issue? And what necessary steps you think that needed to be taken to take precautions and arrange things and put things in order? The English people say that prevention is better than cure. What do you think in your own wisdom that needed to be done?
Yeah, thank you so much, Mazi Achebe. Please, I will just answer in a brief because I have lesser time now. If I'm in his shoes, that's why I said at the initial, I said I recommend you so much. Man, I respect you so much. Your handwork is good. Yes, it's excellent. If I'm in his shoes, like I have always said, or at the beginning of the program, Biafran Child is a man I immensely have respect for. I love him so much. He's doing so great. But I don't believe that the DOS are sleeping over his matter. That's why I've said in the beginning that I would recommend other media warriors like you, as you have spoken very bravely, very wise. So for the other media warriors or the broadcasters to also speak up to the issue of Biafran Child, because we all know that he's part of us. So our brother is working so hard for this movement. So I recommend other media warriors to also speak as you have spoken. If I'm in his shoes, I will feel very bad if nobody has spoken about me. But I know that the DOS are always, the eyes is always on the ball. They are wise. I know it's not a single person, a single individual. There are many. I believe they are working hard. We need to give support to them, to be a friendship, to you yourself, Maza Shebe, that have spoken so well, and the other ones, the rightful ones. That is all I have to say. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much, Maza Shebe.
Bless you,
He said, bless you too and your family. Thank you. Thank you.
Bless. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, like I always tell you people, DOS are very much wise and they are in charge of the game. They are master of all the masters. But we need to set the record straight for others to learn a lesson. Ọ bụrụ na nwoke emeli ife o ji bụrụ nwoke, ọ bụrụ na dike emeli ihe o ji bụrụ dike, ụmụazị ewere eke nkwụ. Ọ bụrụ na agwọ emeli ihe o ji wee bụrụ agwọ, ụmụazị ewere eke nkwụ. Who is Kanu Takanu to speak before Chike Doziem? Who is Kanu Takanu to speak before Chinasa Nworu? Who is Kanu Takanu to speak before Mazaza Yoba? Who is Kanu Takanu to speak before Tony Zurumike? Ana pampa a blind fool. Oneko. Ejune na agbanyu ọkụ. Osino na agbabusi onwe osino na agbanyu ọkụ. Kedu ebe Kanu Takanu represent goal? Onwe village Kanu Takanu na represent. Onwe Jessica ke no born aba ke eji maria. Like Mazi Chukubikemu said, somebody I have immensely respect for. He said I should take the name of Afaruku community out of it. I should face the imbecile. It's only a weak man that can be feeding himself with the pains of his own brother. Oh no, I cannot take because of my brother have made it. And I become a weak man or become useless. I'll have to hustle to make it like my brother. To be honest with you, before I attain to the level I am today, my younger brother have become a billionaire. I did not envy him. I did not say, oh, because he's my younger brother, he has made it more than me so that I will become weak. It encouraged me to work hard. What is Kanu Takanu doing? What is Kingsley Ezebilo doing? Fighting the people that is trying to protect and give his own brother a life. Greetings from here. Tell us your name and where you are calling from. Please, you have 2 minutes to speak. Go straight to the point.
Greeting, Madam. My name is Emmanuel.
Go ahead.
So, I have a little bit contribution to make. You see, this thing that is going on from Kanu,
Kingsley Ezebilo.
Mwabu something, I don't know. As a willow, I think. Because it's not a Kanu Takanu this time, because now we please don't blow. Fire don't open. Okay. I said this man they call Kanu Nwabilo. As we can see now, please don't blow. Fire don't open. You know, some people are saying that this man is not a border to Mazen Nandekan. Now we know that this guy is not a border to Mazen Nandekan. And this is the reason why this guy causing much problem in IPOB. But only thing that I can say now is a time for DOS to do something to make sure that this guy go out of IPOB. Because if they didn't do anything, then if anything that happening into IPOB, nobody blame any person. Now we know everything. This is why this guy are causing mayhem into IPOB leadership. And then you know, it's painful. It's painful. Well, I do not have any problem for them to go and come to police to tell about the Biafran child. Of course, Biafran child have a lot of evidence to give. At the end of the day, the shame that's coming to Kanu Tamwab Ezebiro gonna be terrible. Because you call yourself a Kanu Takano. Realize why that you are not is not your real name. Your name is Kanu Ta Ezebiro. That shows you a criminal for you to have a two name. You're a pure criminal. And now you have bring your leg outside. This is terrible. This is terrible. That's why Simon Berima can be doing something, insulting everybody in your family. You cannot say anything, which means you are working with Simon Berima. All the atrocity that going on in Biafran land. But behind it also, because 100% you are working with Simon Ekperim. Even your the one they call Kajala Kaja. It's also behind it. It's also behind it. Now there's no money flowing again. That one have gone into Igbo land to go and stay. It's terrible. It's terrible. All I'm pleading to DOS to find something to do. And I know that you people must do something. You people must do something. Because this is too much. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. So that is what I have to say. Ezoku Bondo, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. May God keep on blessing you. Thank you.
God bless you. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, my primary intention is for this broadcast to last for 30 minutes. But as you can see, it have lasted for 1 hour, 38 minutes, and still counting. And I am going to drop it here. I am going to drop it here. And the truth must be said. The truth must be told. I am not here to ridicule nor to attack the DOS because they are very much wise. But I am here to just speak my mind. Because that name, Ezioku Bondo, if you see the truth and fail to speak it, you will lose the title Ezioku Bondo. I claim to be Ezioku Bondo, and that is what I am representing. And I must represent it. Whether you like it or not, whether you are happy with it or not, whether you will accept it or not, I, MAP Ezioku Bondo, will say the truth. On whatever Balumona Kanu Takanu. Kanu Takanu seen at my village where pota. Before I go pota Kanu Tagan, I go to every wheelbarrow pushers and every Okada riders. Before I go mama, I go Kanu Takan because he is so useless and inconsequential. On whatever Balumona, Kanu Takanu cannot feed himself, not to talk of feeding his family. The people who are in charge of Kanu Takanu is IPOB. Kanu Takanu is feeding from IPOB money. IMAP is not feeding from IPOB money. I feed myself and I feed Kanu Takanu. Without me, Kanu Takanu will be begging food on the street. Another may clear to honor. Kanu Takanu without MAP and other Biafrans, IPOB members that are paying monthly dues and the other levies, Kanu Takanu will be begging, or he might be in Kirikiri for doing 419 because they lost marks. He is not educated enough to tremble or even have word he can take to steal money. He will be caught on the first day because all the soul door is daft. Who is Kanu Takanu? Mpụta na-ekwu okwu. Apụtazi maka na mbuzi mpụta na-ekwu okwu na social media. Kanu Takanu nwere the temerity, the impetus, the audacity. Ịbịa na-ekwuzi okwu na maka na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu meziri ya or relate ya. Inu n'Odogwu, you are Odogwu, you present your name. Onye ito abụla Odogwu when you are Odogwu. Onye ito ga-emeliri ife Odogwu before you become Odogwu. You relate to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu does not make you Odogwu. The only Odogwu and Dike we know is Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. If you want to become Odogwu and Dike, you have to do the things that Maazị have done. That the Maazị come from Afaruku Ibeku, come from the family of Igwe Israel Oku Kanu. That does not make you Odogwu. A woman that gave birth to a lion can equally give birth to a goat. Utu dike mụtala Odogwu nwekwara ike ịtụba atụrụ ime. That Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is a lion of Africa. The lion of the black race. Does not make the Emmanuel Kanu nor inconsequential Kingsley Ezebilo anything. Kedu ebe ha defend the goal? Kedu onye ha defend the goal? Where have they defended? Can Kingsley Ezebilo defend his fatherland? Or get defend nwa ala nne? My father house naturally igbe ọkụ. Eso m na ndị defend here. I risked my life. I stand. With the boy well, you know, katemunye nna ụnọ nna m ọkụ. Gini mesi m nwoke mpụta ebe ụnọ nna m ọkụ. Kedu ihe nye m the temerity to speak before my age mate? Or ihe njikwechiri. Other men, boys that they're born with alongside with me. He kwechiri. We protected our father's house. Onwele gbanwuri ọkụ. Kanu Takanu, Kingsley Ezebilo, you were there. The Operation Python dance come. What did you do? You steal 8-point-something million IPOB money. That is the only record you have. Izule ego ndị IPOB will you not touch your son? Will you not feed your imbecile wife? Then put an ekwu okwu ebe men na-ekwu okwu. Maka na ipụtazi na social media na-ekwu okwu. Eme ife mụ nwoke mere. Eme ife men gbagolu na asịrị before I pụta Europe. Eme ife chụpụ many of us na Nigeria before I pụta Europe. Maka na onye ọbụla pụtazi na social media, pụtazi Europe. Try to bury other games ọ gbagolu. Try to bury himself to become a Jew before you. Ichezie na onye anọ na your class. Ịmalụ na oseti agwa gị ka enombi na-agba ka ejesi ka your speaking language. Ọ bụla onye pụta na recap na-enye caps na kapụ anything bụ men ọ mgbe set ịkapụzi ya ahụ ịma na ị ga-akapụ ọ bụla iji ọnụ kapụ ịkapụzi ya n'aka afụ rolu ị na-agba afụ your wing iwere ego IPOB na-afọ ndị consequential human beings. Those men ị na-afọ ndị ma ndị ha bụ how many people bụ my own relative nọ there. Iche na ya ma all the things. I think the idiot is married. Onwekwa ka ọ bụ na idiot na-akpọ ntụ ọ bụrụ nwoke onye ọcha ahụ ya na ndị adarozi ekenye kenye na bewesi ike na-ebezia benzima n'ike ọnọlụdị na-eguzo na-eko ka bread mmiri ma bịa na-ewetara m ọnụ na-ewetara men ọnụ maka na anyị pụta na social media pipe lụzie low na gbazie low ka anyị ghara ịmazi onye ọbụla abụrụ uju n'anya ya. enwere times mmadụ na-ene anya ine na onye ọbụla anya na onye ọbụla maka na onwebeghị onye kapụ n'ebe ị nọ iche na onye ọbụla amaghọ jesi ọ na-eyi iche na onye ọbụla amaghọ ụka ọ na-eje iche na onye ọbụla amaghọ ka eji aka krọs n'ime mmụọ kwanyere onwe gị ugwu ka mmiri ghara ịma gị mmiri ike. This will be the last caller and I will end this program. Welcome to the program. Go ahead. Tell us your name and where you are calling from.
Okay, can online. All right. I remember with work from my location. Actually, let me pay small something regarding the Martin today. One question I want to ask. I wanted to ask Kerry Victoria. I was asking one question.
Go ahead.
When the came known as Kanu, criticized our DOS, call our security names, consider some old names. Which evidence did he show us, bring to us, that shows that DOS showed our leader?
Okay.
When he come out and give all allegations on this head, he give it to the DOS. Which evidence which evidence can bring to us that make us proof what we say against DOS? And the secret didn't take him to court, take him to police? No. Did they arrest him? No. And then now he have the moral to go and take to report watching again, reference side to police. You know, all the evil he has been doing evil all along. But now this is the end of him. You know, come on. What this very report, this thing that he did now, what led to this? It's come and let Kanu to do this. In his next word, if he hear the name Biafra child, he will enter with you wrong. In fact, Biafra child has all of people. This is come out. But you don't. When he's doing this, he think he want to deal with Biafra child, but he doesn't know that he's dealing himself. He's the one that will suffer this, because this is the end of the road for him. This is the end of the road for him, for his partner. All of them. This is the end of the road for them. God has the final punish idiot. I tell you, you are idiot. You are more than idiot.
It's a bomb fool.
He come out and label the media warrior. People that fighting for your super brother, assuming that you are a regular man. So now we come out and people that fighting for your brother, people that fighting for him, he come out, even if they do everything wrong. You want to protect them, to encourage them. If you hear anywhere people talk against them, you will even fight. But you get authority to come and insult them. And what about if as you insult them, all of them will draw? Assuming they all get angry and withdraw in that fight, all people will withdraw. Then what will happen to their brother? Assuming that your man is your brother. Assuming a man is your brother, you come out. People are fighting for his release, even you come out and call all of them names, and all of them will draw and live last year. What will happen? You are a fool. You are a fool, and you remain a fool forever. Man, God bless you forever.
Ndewo nwa Chineke. Daalụ. Dalorini. And what the great work with the leadership of IPOB led by Chike Doziem is doing, and the person will not say, thank you, Chuko Kikabiama, for providing people like Mazi Chinasa Nworu, Tony Zurumike, Chinasa Nworu, Abanyum, Azayoba, and the rest of them in this time. Upon all this, the beginning of this problem is Canon Takano from Monday Sit at Home. When DOS announced it, he countered it. End of the day, he did not tell Biafrans that he was the one who countered it. But everyone channeled the attack on Chike Doziem. Every decision taken by Chike Doziem, he countered it. Then he wants us to keep quiet. He should be expelled with immediate alacrity, with immediate effect. He should be taken out of IPOB. The leadership should know that the Canon Takano and the Nyanya are liability. They are expired products that has no value to this struggle, and then they needed to be discharged and taken off so that we can march forward. We have a destination and we have mission, and our mission and destination is to restore Biafra. No born of a woman that can stop us from restoring Biafra. That is the truth. On this note, I say, may Chukwu Okike Abịama guide and protect Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu Okike Abịama guide and protect every member of DOS. May Chukwu Okike Abịama guide and protect every IPOB principal officer, those that are in the track. May Chukwu Okike Abịama guide and protect you. May Chukwu Okike Abịama guide and protect ESN. May Chukwu Okike Abịama guide and protect our legal teams, led by Mike Ezekame and Barry Stefan Ejiofor and the rest of them. I know many are afraid to speak, but people like me, MAP, I am not afraid. Only figure column. Only figure column now. So on this note, I say may God bless us all. Let me use this person immediately after this person made his or her contribution. I will end the course. I will end the live video. Thank you. I remain blessed. Welcome to the program. Tell us your name and where you are calling from. Are you there? Tell us your name and where you are calling from. Your line, your network is too bad. Your network is too bad. I would like to prefer if you can call back because we are not hearing you. And that network will get it too bad.
Hello.
Hello?
No, I go.
Gani kugodo kukaima maya gano ke ganiru. Boy, Charles, I will give you 2 minutes. I'll give you 2 minutes to call back. Try to call back. Call back if you would let us see if your network will allow you to speak. Hello?
Ah,
Go ahead.
ewo.
Ndewo. The network is so bad.
Wow. Hello.
Network again. Network again very bad. Network again is bad.
But the full. Hello.
Network get so I don't even at least Biafrans can bear me witness. It's not my fault. My sister, if you can drop voice record, I will hear you. But I am so sorry that you cannot make your contribution because of your network is so bad. And I really understand. I apologize for that. Thank you for your wonderful effort. And I believe the Spirit have seen your heart and they must bless you for that. Let's see if you are the one that is still calling. Hello? I'm sorry, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. I will end it here until I come your way again. I remember my humble self, MAP, Eziokwu Bundu. Nwanne, ana m ekwu eziokwu mgbe ọbụla. Amaghị ma onye ọbụla ọ sọrọ enya bụrụ mma ezikwu eziokwu. And I respect Biafran Child and Mazi Prince Darlington Okpala Ezechukwu Bikem for their wonderful job, and also Mazi Metusela Nwanne Mekisedek. You all are doing wonderfully well. And the one other Ejilo, the Biafran, the face of Biafran, the fearless lady, and the Mother Abuchi, Judge Money. All of you, Mother Chalugo, the queen of Woto Woto. All of you, those that I remember their names and those that I don't remember their names, Nenewi Fred, Mwada Karagold, Mwada Charity, Abakwam, our captain, and all of you, Annie Kings and them, Emeka Gift, Nenewi Fred, I appreciate you all. Ebelebe, Marcelo Chisom, I appreciate you all. Those that I don't mention their names, I appreciate you all. Nkechi, I appreciate you all. And the courier, Obioma Courier, thank you all. Until I come here again. All hail Biafra. IPOB, one family, IPOB. This is the last battle. No retreat, no surrender. And I yogi to remain resolute. If you like, remain resolute. If you like, fade off. The moment you fade off, people will take your position. Obitex, Jesus, Emmanuel Akabueze, and Emmanuel Owankwo. I sat you all. May Chukwu Kabia my guide and protect you. Ada yomadu biko na nke azua. Nwanne ilalu le ebule egbe gị. Nwanne ime ya ebulu battery gị. Nwanne is either you remain resolute or you become useless. No two ways about it. Mazimiro, I cite you. That is the truth. Nke ikpeazụ anyị ada yozi mmadụ bịa join na IPOB bịa so nwanne onye efu na your brother na-achị daba ipush na n'ime onunu sabotu a push onye out nwanne ya ịnọbe ose enigwe hude anya fụrụ iru gị. Daalụkwanụ until I come your way again. God bless you all.